mention about the second generation? Did he talk about third generation? Did he talk about fourth generation? Did he mention about fifth generation? Did the Bible mention about the fifth generation? We need to know. We need to know. Because there are some persons who will say that we pass over, we are living in overtime. We are living in overtime. And so we're going to study the Bible this morning. The book of Genesis, chapter 20. And before we go to the book of Genesis, chapter 20, we're going to look at Genesis chapter 1. In Genesis chapter 1, before we go to Genesis chapter 20, the Bible says in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1, it says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of the Lord moved upon the water. We go through and we skip a few pages. We go to chapter 19, and the Bible says in chapter 19, in verse 19 rather, it says, on the evening of the morning were the fourth day. So we're on fourth day. 4 day out of day number 1. It continues to say that, and in verse 22, it says, and God says, let there be, in verse 24 rather, it said, God said, let there be light, and there was light. And in verse 30 and verse 31, the Bible says, let's go verse 31. We are skipping a few verses. It said that God saw that everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good, and the evening and the morning were the 6th day. 6 days was made available. 6 days. And in chapter 2, the Bible says, this thus the heaven and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them, and on the 7th day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all the work which he had made. That is showing that God says on the 7th day, when it reaches the 7th day, that belongs to him. Now in 6 days, God spent time to create the heavens and the earth, and all that is within it. 6 days. This earth have received 6,000 years for sin to reign.